Hey guys, Nikki Novak here in the Young Hollywood studio, served fresh by Subway with Marta Kaufman and David Crane. You're both such amazing writers. We were talking before we started rolling. Neither of you are on Twitter.
I don't want to write on something I'm not getting paid for.
That's a
I'd
really
have
good
to
point.
try to be so funny,
Yeah,
it would make me miserable.
I feel the pressure of, is it funny enough?
Yeah.
And also, how many characters you allowed? No, that's too much pressure.
Well, I was going to ask you, as writers, is it fair to ask people to sort of condense things into 140 characters?
No, unless you're like haiku writers, no. It's unreasonable.
There's some people very proficient at it,
we
though.
need a good, 30 pages. We need a half an hour to tell it what we want to say.
To express it and get it all out.
And to say it in the rhythm you want it to say it in. You know, you can't, ellipses are very important, but you can't use them
Not
if you're
giving up those
tweeting.
characters, yeah.
And I know you guys recently talked, I know you've been asked a million times about a Friends reunion, and you said absolutely no way.
Right.
Nope.
We'll say it here too if you want.
No way.
Say it again.
No way.
No.
Not happening.
Stop asking people. Stop asking
just-
the actors. Stop asking these two. It's not going to happen.
As much as it's up to us, no. We
It
feel
is
like
up to you,
the-
yeah.
All right.
Well, it really
Yeah,
is, because
it's
we've
really
asked the
up.
actors, and they say that it really is up
Well,
to
then
the
no,
creators and the
because
writers.
We feel as though we ended the show on the perfect note.
Yeah.
It was like it. And if you leave people wanting more, yeah, they'll want more. I think the worst thing you could do is give them more. Because then they've got more, and suddenly then they'd be going, I don't know, it wasn't as.
Is that true of
And
life,
also,
too?
the show, the show was about the time in your life when you're friends with your family. And once you start having your own family, it's not that time anymore.
Yeah.
So you can't do the show again. It's over. It's done. That time
People
is
just
over.
won't accept that, though.
And
That's
you know
what it is.
I think part of it is also it's on, thank God, on TV all
the time.
So if you want Friends, there's 236 episodes of it. Enjoy.
Right. Do you write for particular actors ever? Or do you write
Well, once,
and then the actor comes
once
later?
you cast something
Yeah.
and the actor breathes life into the character that you heard in your head a certain way, you then have to adapt so that it makes sense with that human being.
Who has surprised you the most? Like you wrote it one way and it came out a totally different way because of the actor.
Matt.
Matt LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc.
Yeah, he was the most surprising because he brought so much heart to the character.
Which you,
Yeah, I mean,
you
Joey
didn't-
was, when we originally wrote Joey, he wasn't that sweet. He also wasn't dumb.
He wasn't dumb, but he's so
Which-
funny at dumb.
Matt plays that so well. Not that Matt's dumb. Not that Matt's dumb. He plays it so well that.
Well,
you know.
because it can be, when someone does play dumb, it can be kind of like, oh, it's a wash.
Innocence.
Yeah.
No,
There's
and
such innocence
And
when
he
he does
gave
it.
Joey such specificity.
Right. And then who has been somebody who took your words so literally and just kept it exactly the way you envisioned it?
It's different. Every actor, and including the six of them, had their own process.
Yeah.
Lisa Kudrow is someone who, at the table read, she nailed it. Nailed it. Just what we thought it would be. Jennifer, table reads were not her strength, but it always ended where you wanted it to go.
Wow.
So, they all had their process.
And in terms of their voices, we were lucky enough that we cast 6 actors with very specific. I mean,
Very specific.
Matthew Perry. He just has such a specific way of handling a line and a joke, and so very early on, we heard that voice in our heads as we were writing him to tailor to it.
But we also knew if we wanted him to stress this word, we better underline that word.
You played a trick on him?
We did.
It was the other way around. We knew he won't. If we underline this, he's not
He
going to
won't do it. So we have to
stopped
underline that.
underlining this, and we started like, well, let's see what happens if we
Yeah.
underline that.
He's
What
a
word
rebel.
we got?
So who are people that you watch and admire, sort of as actors, as other producers, writers?
Let me just. James L. Brooks spoke this morning. That's one of my heroes. One of my heroes. I wish I'd written most of the movies he wrote because he so can walk the line between comedy and drama, and he's my hero.
And your hero?
Oh, who's my hero?
Of film, of TV, of acting, of...
I don't know. I'm not. It feels like there are too many names going through my head, so I'm not.
What was
gonna-
the first one?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
No pressure whatsoever.
Don't. Yes.
This was such a pleasure. Thank
Wait,
you
I'm going out on
so
I don't
much.
know. I don't know. All right.
That's under 140 characters.
All right. I don't know. Yes, that's why I'm not on Twitter. I can't handle the pressure. It's too much pressure.